All right, hello everyone. If I look and sound tired, it's because I am. Today has been an absolutely insane day, but before I get into too many more details, time for the intro. So it is Thursday already. It has been just one of those weeks where I haven't really had anything different that I wanted to share, and I don't want these becoming too repetitive. That being said, while I have a little bit of time, I do want to share something with you guys. So, as I said, I thought I was going to make an assignment tracker for all of my assignments so that I can keep up with them better. And I've been using this for like less than a week and I absolutely love it. All right, so here it is. I haven't been really using the date. The thing I like to use the most is the days left and then like how high of a priority it is, basically. So what I did here was I have assignment, the course, the status, due date, days left, priority level, type, estimated time. I'm not actually using this column. I wouldn't actually have to like do it at all. And then notes, which has been really nice because then I can make notes like if there's information given to us about quizzes and stuff, because I have more than just assignments in here. This is assignments and quizzes. So I will just scroll down here to see. So this is like as of right now. Guys, it is September 18th. Now, I also add in every little thing. It's quite a bit, but as you can see, like, it's necessary. And like I said, I've been using the days left more than anything else. But I wanted to share that really quickly because it's been really useful. I wish I would have had this last year, actually. I feel like I'm staying on top of my work a lot better than I was last year, too. It's so weird. Like, in university, you get no time at all in class to work on anything. At least in this program, there are a lot of times that there's work scheduled into the hours, which is really helpful. I really like that, especially when things start to get really busy like they were this last week. It's just been a crazy day. Lab was really busy today. We went over basically in time. I kind of figured when I seen the prescription yesterday for pre-lab and how long it took me to do pre-lab yesterday that it probably would go over, but I was really hoping not. Unfortunately, I was right. I already submitted the lab, though I was gonna wait and submit it at 3 o'clock, but I did it already I had everything open, and I'm like, I just don't want to have to reopen everything. So I took a short, very, very short lunch. Another reason why I'm really tired. I usually take the full hour break. I've gotten my concept maps done. I didn't want to show another one. I think you guys kind of get the idea of that. I don't want it to be too repetitive. I have to now prepare for my open book test, but I'm not really sure how to do that. Besides just making sure that I have easy access to the documents that I need for the first learning outcome. We went through like couple of documents, and like one document took a while to do. So I don't really know how to prepare for it. Today I had an open book test and there really wasn't any way to prepare for it. Actually, having the labs kind of makes those go quicker usually if you're using, because basically what it's doing is using resources to find information. And we do that like every day in lab. It's almost like 4 days a week actually, because you do pre-lab the one day and then lab the next day. And you're doing that constantly, so you kind of get to know where to find stuff in the references. I'm guessing that this vlog will probably be quite a bit shorter, but busier weeks will be shorter if there's a video at all. I had that happen last year too, and especially if I feel like things are getting repetitive. So there's some things like worksheets where I'm like, when do I want to have this done by? Like, when do I want to have this completed? And it's not that big of a deal if I don't get to it. Most of them have been completed, they just need to be checked. Anyways, that's the update. I'm gonna go and just look at the notes for tomorrow's quiz and cross my fingers and hope that it goes okay. I will update you guys on that tomorrow. It's been a very, very crazy week and like long days, 3 or 4 o'clock every time. So, oh, I do also have to check prescriptions. So for lab, I should probably check those. I didn't have to have it marked, my second one. I was really proud of myself. So it was what is called titrating down. So this is where you start at a higher dose and you slowly decrease it down to nothing. I'll put an example here, and it's not hard. It's just, okay, it's hard on the brain, but because of the documentation portion of the prescription, it's just a lot of writing, and especially long with the calculations to show every single step that you need to. I might end up extending these worksheets until Sunday and then checking them when on Sunday, because it's not that big of a deal. I just want to make sure that I've got a handle on the stuff that we're doing, because it's like it's a cumulative effect with math. So if I'm not understanding the worksheets earlier, then it's going to create a problem for when I'm in lecture and trying to do the lecture content. I need to make sure that I understand what's going on with those. So I think I'm going to change that date to Sunday, though, just because that way I can check them and redo any questions on Sunday. It's just repetitive because it's like going back and forth between doing worksheets for math, doing studying for the weekly quizzes, doing any notes for any open book tests. And like so much of it I can't show because I'm afraid I'm giving away like answers to questions or whatever, making it an unfair advantage if people watch this and then take the program. So I'm purposely not doing that. It's just basically some of the basics that I've actually shown, like, oh, what topic are we covering right now? That's it for today. I will finish off the vlog and update for tomorrow. Sorry about the lack of footage for this week, guys, but it's, like I said, I don't want it to get too repetitive. Alright, hello everyone, and happy Friday. I'm just finishing up lunch, and not much happened today, honestly. Only had an hour of class, had an open book quiz, which went well, then got a presentation done. I don't really have much else to add. For the last couple hours, I've been working on sociology. This afternoon, I'm gonna go through everything and just look and see what's next week with the help of my planner. I am going to change my dates for my math stuff to Sunday, so once I'm done editing my video, I will do that probably. It's not that it's been a quiet week, but it's been a busy week, so I really haven't had time to film much. As I always say too, I hate to sound like a broken record, but I have to like be careful about what I show and to simulate privacy and all of that as well. And I don't want to be giving away everything. Maybe what I can do is talk about what's next week. I know I have another quiz that I need to be studying for over the weekend, another drug quiz. It's like, so with our drug quizzes, we have like the class of the drug, the generic name of the drug, and then the brand name, and we have to like match them. So I like to use Quizlet for that, and our class has been great. We're kind of sharing Quizlet decks, so that's really helpful. And it's just about kind of matching, and I like the different games on there to make sure that I'm grasping the concepts. So that's one of the things I'll definitely be doing over the next few days. The other thing that's going to be a focus over the next few days, getting my sociology assignment done and handed in, which I did quite a bit of editing today. So I'm like, you know what? I want to get this done, but I do want to do one more final go through before I hand that in. So I'm going to do that. Maybe I'll do that actually tomorrow morning before work if I have time. That's kind of something that's a little bit more quieter that I can do that won't overwhelm my brain right before I go to work. Maybe probably get that done tomorrow and hand it in. I also wanted to make sure that I had any referencing done that I wanted to do, and just because I did use the book. Go through the math answers on Sunday, I think that's going to be my goal, like I said, after I'm done filming the video. Or not filming. After I'm done editing my video for Sunday, that's probably what I'll do. I'm actually doing quite well with keeping up, so I'm caught up on all of my notes for the products class, so that's good. The other thing I've thought about is if I need to make some type of notes for sociology, like even just the definitions, be either studying the Quizlets for that, maybe a little bit of studying the Quizlets for that, making sure I can like apply the definitions to examples. I just did a self-assessment quiz that they had, which was really helpful actually. It was really long, but it was really helpful. And gave me a good idea of where I'm sitting with that, which I was actually pretty happy with where I ended up. So if I could do that well on my open book exams, that would be great. I just would prefer it to be as high as possible because it will contribute to my GPA. There's actually a lot of courses in my program that are like pass fail. So the way that those work is they don't really contribute to your weighted average because there's not really a way for them to like they're not giving you like a number. They're like saying you've passed this or you haven't. So because of that, it's not really contributing to the overall grade, if that makes sense. That's, I think, where I'm going to end it. That's the goal for this weekend. Study for that drug quiz on Monday. Next weekend lab is going to be a lot tamer. I do actually have to do another, I think, 10 prescriptions by Wednesday, I think. Or maybe it is actually Monday. So I have to do another 10 prescription check. I've got it all on that assignment tracker, which is why I like that assignment tracker so much and why I like that counting down the days of when things are due. As long as it's in there, I shouldn't lose track of it. So that's great. I hope you guys have enjoyed this one, found it a little bit helpful, and maybe an idea of how to keep yourself a little bit more organized. If you're enjoying the content, do subscribe, hit the like button, and all of those YouTubey things. And I'll catch you next week, hopefully. Bye, everyone.